It was not my idea. It was Daryl. We did it in the bathroom on the sink.
In the bathroom on the sink? Well,
in her house.
In your mama's house.
My mother and Daryl's mama's house.
Yes.
I'm sorry. It was not my idea. If you just happen to see this,
I'm a cognac girl. I'm going for that Hennessy. Hennessy has got me in a lot of trouble. I just like the taste of it here and there. Now, I can't drink it like I used to. That's going to make me sick. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Audaciously Me podcast, the Herd segment. Last week, I had my cousin Glynis Henry. If you haven't checked that episode out, be sure to go back and check it out. And then my first episode, I also had my best friend, VonKiah. If you haven't checked that out, go check it out. But this week, I have another best friend of mine, and her name is Coco Porter. You all probably remember her from previous episodes, but she's back with me today. Coco, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Coco. How are you guys?
Yeah. So we're going to get right into this topic of 10 questions with Coco Porter. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And we're also going to discuss a little bit about why women like to sit up and talk to their men late at nights. All right? We'll be back with this topic right after this brief promo.
Hey y'all, this your girl Yolanda from So Lovely Extension. I will be on her next week episode, so tune in next week to see what we have in store.
All right, welcome back. Let's get it started. So, Coco, my girl, you ready for this first question?
Yeah.
You sure you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, this is an easy one though. If you could date one celebrity, who would it be?
Idris Elba.
Ooh, he fine, girl.
Yes.
Ooh, he real fine. He got the little accent.
That's what it is. The chocolate skin.
Okay. All right. Mine, of course, y'all already know Kevin. Drinker, don't beat me up. I like Kevin Gates. I love your husband. I'm sorry. That's my man, too, okay? You're going to have to share him. Your man is my man, your man, whatever, however that song go. But that's our man, sis. You sharing him, okay? Don't beat me up. I love you, too. All right. Question number 2. What's the weirdest dream you've ever had?
I dreamed that Daryl was cheating on me.
Ooh.
And in the dream, it was like we were together, but he went everywhere looking for this girl that he was cheating on me with. Yes.
Daryl, you in hot water now. Don't come home. Don't pass go.
It was crazy.
Whew. Don't kill him when you get home tonight, okay? It was just a dream.
Yeah.
All right, okay. So mine was real crazy. I was actually in this relationship with somebody. We were living together. I had a sexual dream with somebody else. And in that dream, I ended up saying that person's name, not only in my dream, but out loud in real life. Then I hear, So I wake up, I said, I ain't say that. Did I say that for real? I really said that. And you know what? Come to think about it, I think I went back to sleep. And I had another dream. But this dream, I think I was fighting that person's mama. Yeah, I said something out loud with that too. I probably ain't get my ass whooped, but you know. I'm just going to stop dreaming. Moving right along. Okay, when you were younger, what did you want to be when you grew up?
A teacher.
Ooh, why?
I don't know. I just felt like that was my calling, and I hate that I didn't go through with it.
Baby, you still got time. What you mean?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. You still got time. Now, me, I can see you doing it. You're very patient with kids. Me, I can't do it, baby. I be sit your ass down. I can't do it because then them kids get smart with me. I can't do it. Ooh, I can't do it. But I can see you doing it for real.
I really can. I honestly thought that I was going to be a teacher.
Have you ever thought about doing substitute teaching just to try it out?
I thought about it, but I didn't want to be put with the older kids, you know. I need them
thought they let
toddlers.
you choose.
I don't know.
Oh, I can't deal with them neither because they like to spit, bite, hit, baby. No. No.
I don't want nobody that can talk back.
They can't talk back. You must ain't never met my child, Lauren. Now, you knew Lauren when she was 2. They can't talk back. Okay. They gonna show you. But when I was growing up, I wanted to be a forensic scientist. I was a nerd for anything science-like. I'm just not getting back into that, but it's not like forensic style stuff. Because I'll be in school for 8 years and I'm 29. I don't feel like I have 8 years to spare right now. Maybe later on down the line, but not right now. So, question number 4. What would be your perfect date?
I don't know. I feel like we kind of do that now. It's like, I mean, I don't have to go anywhere. Spend, I don't want to get dressed up. I just want to be home in my bed, some good food, some snacks, and a good movie. That's it.
See, that's romantic as hell. But I do too much. My perfect date would be just a picnic on the beach with some wine. You can get some cheese, some little sandwiches, some little chips, just some stuff like that. It's not too expensive. The beach free. The food cheap. You can make the sandwiches at home. You can throw a bologna sandwich together, put you some Miracle Whip on there, make sure you burn the ends now. We got us a good date. Okay, number 5. If you could live anywhere in the world without leaving friends and family behind, where would you want to live?
I would go to Hawaii.
Ooh, why Hawaii?
I don't know. It's just sunny and pretty and got the water, and I would pack everybody up that I cared about and just go.
You care about me?
I do.
Oh, you gonna take me with you?
I would.
Okay. I chose a private island because I don't like to be bothered. I don't like neighbors. I don't like my neighbor now. But he cool sometimes. But I would choose a private island, take everybody I know, let's go. We could be our own neighbors. We could live with each other. Have a ball, go out, party, dive in the ocean. Mm-hmm. Look, we got my brother over here. He was supposed to be working the camera. So, T-Well, watch this. Hold on. Would you go live on a private island with us and jump in the ocean?
Know about that.
Just stick your feet in.
Okay, he said, no comment.
I can't even swim.
Sharks don't even like humans. They just said that to make you scared. They like blood, but they don't like humans. They're not going to touch you unless you're bleeding. He still ain't going for that. But anyway.
Shit.
Question number 6. If you can only drink one brand and type of alcohol for the rest of your life, what is it?
I guess it would have to be Crown.
Ooh.
The peach flavor. I don't.
Whiskey. You're a little whiskey drinker.
Yeah.
I'm a cognac girl. I'm going for that Hennessy. Hennessy has gotten me in a lot of trouble. But I just like the taste of it here and there. Now, I can't drink it like I used to. That stuff made me sick. But I like the taste of it. Just, it don't go down smooth. I ain't gonna lie, like it go down smooth. It don't go down smooth. But it just make you get that, that look. So, yeah, that's why I would choose Hennessy. But whiskey, you showing your country roots for real. Number 7. What's the saddest thing that has ever happened to you?
Mine would have to be losing my baby in 2017.
Oh, I remember that too. Can we talk about it a little bit?
We can.
I was sad. I was sad for her. Because, like, I've never went through anything like that. And I can only imagine, like, just holding your child and there's no life there. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know. How did you feel?
I think it hit me finally when I was able to see him. And I saw him and Daryl was there. Mm-hmm. And they had him hooked to this machine, and all I could hear was this beeping, and I still hear that beeping. And just knowing that he actually took his last breath in my mother-in-law's arms, that was the worst feeling ever. Like, And then they were like, you gotta just talk to him. And I'm like, I'm crying. I can't just, stop what I'm doing and talk. I'm sorry.
You good. Keep going. I'm gonna fight him. Keep going. I'm sorry.
But it's just that beeping of the machine, like when it, that's what I remember. And of course, them letting me take him after they cleaned him up. They let us take him to the room with us, and I got to keep him in there for as long as I wanted. And Daryl made a video of him talking to him, and it was sweet, but it was so emotional because all I could do was cry. And if I hear that video, I'm gonna cry. Like, this is the most I've been able to talk about him without crying.
Like, sitting right here next to you is like, I feel all that over again. And like, now I'm feeling like I want to cry. Like, I didn't cry then, but I was like, no. Because I knew the excitement behind all this. I mean,
we had just had the gender reveal.
Right. We went all out. Like, I went to the doctor with Coco. I got the gender of the baby. I didn't let her know. I set everything up. Like, we were ready. And then when she found out, like, Daryl was happy. It was a boy. Like, when he hit that egg and the blue just, pow. He was, whoo,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the saddest thing that has ever happened to me, and I'm going to say this without getting emotional as well. It's not as big as yours, but it really hits home for me that I have a sister that's 2 years younger than me, and I have a sister that's 2 years younger than me, and we can't even sit down and have a decent conversation and be like sisters. Like, we can't go out without arguing. We can't sit down with our friends without arguing. It's always something. It's like, I want us to sit down and talk, but I don't want it to be like, well, I feel like you're putting your stuff as a priority to mine, which I don't feel like that should be the case. Because I feel like we both have issues that we're trying to work out that needs to be worked out. And that's the only way for us to move forward. Like, I spoke about some of these in the episode called A Letter to My Sister. I just hope she listens to it, or if she did, I want her to be able to sit down and talk to me without us passing judgment, and we know that we're both in a messed up place. And there's ways out of it. Like, I feel like some of the stuff that she's messed up about, I can help her out of it because I've dealt with it, I've lived with it, I put it behind me. But hey, it'll come one day. All I gotta do is just keep praying, keep faith, and it'll happen. Mm-hmm. Till then, sister girl, I love you to death. Okay? No matter what you think about me, I love you to death. And I always got your back. Even when you think I don't. Alright. So, question number 8. We gotta switch gears. I gotta stop being so sad now. Hold on. Okay, question number 8. What's the worst thing you've ever done?
Going to jail because of someone else.
And what did that somebody else do?
They decided it would be a bright idea. It was a bright idea to go to Walmart of all places and shoplift on the 4th of July. Yeah. They got me because I was there. They opened the bag and it's girl clothes in there. I don't even have a little girl. And instead of her basically telling them I knew nothing about what she was doing, I had no part of it, I didn't take anything, she pretty much let me go down with her.
Bad choice of friends. That's all right.
We were no longer friends.
We done all been there. Now, with me, I'm gonna tell you, I'm a great friend, but I'm a bad friend too. But I wouldn't put you in no predicament like that. I'm like, nah, I did it. That's all me. She didn't know about it. I wouldn't do nothing like that. Now, I am a bit of a persuader. I would try to persuade you to do what I'm doing. Well, not now. I used to do that. Like, if we're sitting down drinking, I'm like, hey, take a shot. They'll be like, no, come on. You can't sit up here and not take a shot. You gonna take this shot. So, I have 2 things that are pretty bad. First one, of course, everybody knows, DUI. This is your first time listening. Yes, I've had a DUI. I've only had one. I learned my lesson after that one. Trust me, if you haven't heard that episode, that is called A Life with a DUI/DWI. You should definitely go check that out. So yeah, I got my DUI. That was one of the worst. I think that was the worst thing that has happened. The second thing, I don't know. I've been in a lot of altercations with ex-boyfriends. But this one, since my brother here said that it's one of the worst things that I've ever done, me and one of my exes, or used to be's, whatever you want to call them, we got into a pretty bad altercation. He broke his beer bottle, pushed me through it. I had glass all in my foot. And me, I'm one of those people like, you're not going to push me over. So I started punching and we started fighting. I get back in the house. She was there. Her and her husband. He was there. Him and his girlfriend at the time, they in there laughing, giggling, hee ha ha, and playing spades. I think I mentioned that in an episode. I think it was my second episode. I think. It's either my second or my third episode. But I walked in, I got glass in my feet. I'm sitting up here, y'all, why y'all, hee ha ha, da, da, da. I went off. I went off, and they looking at me like, what? What are you talking about? So he comes back after I tell him to leave, get out my apartment, don't come back in here. He comes back, and I pick up the first thing I find, and it happens to be a beer bottle. Now, brother over here, if he hadn't have been over there to stop me, like to at least, I caught way back, and I went, wow. It was going straight for his head, but as I went like this, brother here, his hand went like this, and it kind of stopped it, slowed it down a little bit. Yeah, it probably would have cracked him upside the head and knocked him out. But it was just a little boop. It hit him hard enough to put a little knot back there, but you know. But yeah, those are my 2 worst things that I've ever done. Don't judge me. I'm no longer that woman. I don't think. But no, for real. I'm no longer that woman. I have better control over my anger. Okay, so number 9. Ooh, we're getting close to the end. Okay, number 9. What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
Well, I can only think of one thing, and it was 3 days after Daryl and I got together. We went out for his birthday.
You told me about this. Hold on.
I thought I told.
I don't know. It don't sound like it.
And I got completely drunk to the point where I couldn't do anything for myself. And Daryl literally had to take care of me. Like he was like, you were almost single after 3 days. Like, it was just that bad. Like, I got drunk. I couldn't go to the bathroom by myself.
See, that was the day he realized I'm about to spend the rest of my life with this woman.
Like, it was terrible.
Why he talking?
It was so bad.
You was almost single. No, you wouldn't. That was just the day
it was his birthday.
And
then it was his birthday celebration, and he couldn't even enjoy it because
you know what?
Me.
I don't blame him. I get mad, too. Don't get drunker than me on my birthday if I plan on getting drunk. I'm the birthday girl. This is my moment, not yours. No, I'm just like, oh, Lord. But I got a lot of crazy stories, but the craziest one that I'm going to share now is about another ex. He told me, you know what? I said this in an episode too. It's on Means to an End. I remember what episode that was, so make sure y'all go check it out if you haven't already. I was with this guy. He told me that he was going to play the video game with some homeboys. I was like, okay, whatever. You know, we didn't plan anything. That's fine. All right. We did plan something, so that was me being sarcastic. All right, so I noticed he just stopped texting me, and I was like, now I know he up. He ain't sleep, because he don't go to bed early. Somehow I had his location. I don't remember exactly how. So I looked. I just happened to look. And I was like, what homeboy he got that stay over here? So my homegirl driving down the highway. You remember D? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I seen her driving down the highway. I said, hey, come back. I need you to sit right here for a second. Stay right here in my house. I'm finna run up here. She's like, what you doing? Don't worry about it. Just stay right here. I'm finna run up here. So I get there, and I'm like, it's mighty dark. Why his car the only car I see? Talking about he had a homeboy house playing video games with his homeboys. But his car was the only car I saw. So I go down the road, and then I turn around, I come back, I park right in front of the driveway, and I was like, Ashley, just get out. So I get out, I go ring the doorbell, because he was saying that he ain't doing nothing. I can pull up. I said, oh, okay. If I know where he is, I can pull up. All right, I'm sure finna pull up. So I pulled up, I ring the doorbell. Girl come to the door with a little bonnet on. I said, so-and-so? She said, no. I said, baby, don't lie to me. His car right here. Tell him Ashley outside. And he gonna come outside like he ain't see my big ass standing there. Like, he just walked past me like he ain't see my big ass standing there. So I just reached over, whop, whop, whop. Punched him in the face. And we were fighting in the girl front yard. And then after we got done fighting, I tried to go apologize to the girl. But she didn't come back to the door. But, baby girl, I don't know who you are. If you happen to listen to this, I'm sorry. I was in a bad place. I apologize. I will never do some shit like that again. Never. Like sitting up here listening to myself talk about it again, it's like, girl, what? I will never do that again. So, number 10. What is the kinkiest thing you've ever done with someone?
Don't look like that, because I don't know. I'm sorry, Ma.
Uh-oh.
It wasn't my idea.
It was what?
It was not my idea. It was Daryl. We did it in the bathroom on the sink.
In the bathroom on the sink? Well,
in her house.
In your mama's house?
My mother and Daryl's mama's house.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It was not my idea. If you just happen to see this,
Baby, don't go back to her house.
I know. She's going to be mad. But that was years ago. Years ago.
That was last week. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Well, the kinkiest thing I've ever done, I don't care about nobody judging me. I'm fixing to save 2 of them. Shoot. Yes, I've done anal. It wasn't the most pleasant thing, but sometimes, it can be. If you just relax and just let it happen. The other one is, I'm just gonna say this. Have y'all ever been giving y'all man head? You just lift the balls up and like lick the gooch? Drive them crazy, girl. If you ain't tried it, go on try it. I don't know about going all the way back there to the act. Yes, I do. But it happens. Some men like it too. Don't judge me. If you judge me, I don't care. Shoot, I done did it. I'll probably do it again. And Mama, I'm sorry you had to hit it. I'm sorry. But yeah, I did those things. Those are the kinkiest things I've done. I think. I done a lot of shit. But those are the 2 that I can think of right now. If I think about it anymore, I might bring it up on a later episode. But, anywho, we're going to get into something a little bit serious. Because, we got to give something to the guys for y'all to better understand us women. That's all this is. We're not trying to bash you, men. We're trying to give you a guide to help you understand us so you won't think that we're bitching and nagging all the time, okay? All right, that's it. That's all. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about why most women prefer to sit up late at night and have conversations with their significant other. You want me to go first?
You can.
Okay. I like to do that because, excuse me. I'm the type of person that does most of my thinking late at night. I feel like a lot of women do too, but when it's late, I feel like I can really... I'm burping, y'all. Excuse me. Late at night, I feel like I could really share my deepest, darkest, personal thoughts. And I don't know why, but it's just, I don't know. I guess it's just the setting of the night atmosphere is like, sit down and have long talks. Sit down and, let all your emotions out. Maybe it could be a way to release something from what went on that day if I had a stressful day. But that's when I feel like I could sit down and have my most productive conversations with my man. And I feel like y'all listen better late at night too when y'all ain't on that bull stuff. But that's what I think. What do you feel?
I think it's because you're both already, you're winding down already from the day. You're relaxed. You're more willing to listen to each other because you're not, stressed about, okay, I got to do this or I got to do that. You ain't got the kids bothering you. You ain't got nobody else bothering you. Your phone not going off. And
I don't know, Kevin's phone was going off all the time now. I'm like, who is that? Now, one day, hold on, I'm sorry. I'm going to let you finish. Look, I sound like Kanye West now. I'm sorry. But his phone was just going off, and then he going to look at me and say, such and such, asked if I done drugged you yet. Drugged me. Now I'm scared. You done hollered at me one time, and I had to, who you talking to? And now they ask you, have you drugged me yet? No, I'm just playing. He ain't gonna do none of that stuff, y'all. But go ahead.
But yeah, I just think you don't have anything else on your mind per se, and you're prone to. That's like the best time to just have a serious conversation because you're not worrying about anything else.
Don't take it away when we're like, hey, let's talk when you get home. 9 times out of 10, there's nothing wrong. Maybe it's just something that we want to get off our chest. Because like I told y'all, I got into this podcasting thing because I was sitting down talking to Kelvin one night. I was really letting some stuff out, and he was like, have you ever thought about doing a podcast? And I was like, no. Do you folks don't want to hear me and what I got to say? All this drama, don't hear that. But they do. They do. It actually helped a few people. It has. It helped me most of all. Like, it was very therapeutic. It helped me heal and grow. I have a better relationship with my mother now. So, yeah, I have no complaints. I'm glad I started this. And I am thankful for all of you that tune in weekly or my new listeners that's tuning in now. I hope you stay. I hope you enjoy the content. I even hope you go back and listen to some of the old content to really get a feel of me. I'm me. I don't sugarcoat anything. I give it to you real and raw. I don't try to hide anything. I don't claim to be anything other than what I am. Like, I admit to my mistakes. I submit to them. I go through the healing process. Like, ask Coco. I ain't always been the best friend of her. We done had some times where we done fell out. And you know what? Look at us now. Here we go. Give me a hug, girl. We met at Sonic, y'all. Yes. We met at Sonic. And I think the night that we clicked, me and T-Web, we were talking about drinking. And she was like, ooh. I was like, oh, you drink? She was like, yeah. I said, what you drink? Budweiser. We had to look at her like, baby, you drink. We don't drink that. You drink Coronas? We can. But no. Then the first night she came and hung out with us, we just been joined at the hip ever since. So yeah. We're gonna have to come back on here and talk about our friendship one of these days. But yeah, guys, when your lady want to talk late at night, don't brush her off. Just talk to her. She might have some stuff that she need to get off her chest that doesn't even pertain anything dealing with you all's relationship. It could be just dealing with something in her personal life that she's never really been able to sit down and talk to anybody else about. Because I've been that way. And I ain't gonna lie, me not talking about it, I acted out in certain ways, but now that I've talked about it, you can't get me to react in them ways no more. The only way you gonna get me to react to my children, I'll tell anybody that. But other than that, I ain't gonna react to it. You can talk about me till the day I die. I ain't gonna address it. I ain't gonna worry about trying to fix it. If you want to believe something about me that somebody else told you, then that's on you. I don't care. Coco, any closing remarks?
No, this was fun. I was nervous, but
You don't have to be nervous. I was nervous too the first couple of episodes. You could tell in my voice I was shaky, but I've improved. I've improved a lot. So I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been great. Like this Heard segment, y'all, it's been good. I have 2 more guests coming. I might throw a bonus guest in there, but I don't know yet. We'll see. But I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Be sure to share this with your friends and family. You don't want to miss anything that I have coming up next. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll holler at you guys next week. Deuces.